if there's a secret here, I just have to deal with not getting it right this minute. I see some other areas that can be inverted, but I want to go to the Inferno Cave again. There's so many things I want to do. There are many things that I would like to say and do. Liam Gallagher has a new single out. So, he told the story about, he named his new album Why Me? Why Not? Because he bought two pieces of art for, he bought a piece of art from John Lennon called Why Me? And it was just some dopey piece of art that said Why Me? And then there was another piece that Yoko sent to him that said Why Not? I mean, this is also a dude that named his son Lennon, so that's, you know, so it's very important to him. Guys, yeah, he's a little crazy, Liam Gallagher, but I don't know, I kinda like the guy. He's funny, he's entertaining. He's kind of a huge cock, though. Anyway, the new single, I don't like. But, it's the best he sounded vocally since the 90s. I think. He's really hitting high notes. His voice is not like a raspy asshole. It's just a good singing voice. He finally sounds like a human being again. It's really nice. Because there was a period where Liam Gallagher from Oasis, everybody, that's who he is. That cool band. Oh, is there a bug on my screen? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. There was a period of time where he was just smoking a lot of cigarettes. And he thought that singing like this would be appealing. I don't like that stage of Liam's voice. I like up until... I mean, even Be Here Now, after, what's the album? Fuck, Morning Glory. I don't like the way he sounds on it. It's good, but it's, like, not my favorite style of his singing. So now he sounds pretty good. It sounds like he's healthy. He's actually, like, stopped smoking. It's great. I still like his brother's music better. It's like, Liam has basically just a team of people that write his songs for him now. So, I don't, like, believe his words. Then again, Noel writes some pretty rubbish lyrics, so... They're both shite. Honestly. He vapes now, yeah, he does. Someone said Oasis's first two albums were pretty great, other than that, not so much. I've always called them a guilty pleasure. Because I love some of those songs. I think they're just genuinely great songs. But, it's not cool to like Oasis. But there's some really good songwriting in there. It's just nice, good pop songs, some good performances. It's really... I don't know, I guess as a Beatle fan, I appreciate that kind of style of songwriting. But, yeah, I mean, they kind of fell off. Though I would say this, if you took the best songs from every Oasis album after Morning Glory, and you put them into one album, you'd have a fucking killer album. Though there's an album called, Don't Believe the Truth, that's actually pretty solid all the way through. Someone just said Blur better than Oasis. I actually agree, I love Blur. I like Blur more than Oasis, for sure. Verve is best. I like Verve too. I like Pulp as well. A lot of those Britpop bands are quite good. So, I'm not complaining. I like all those bands. But I will say that I grew up with Oasis just because they were on the fucking radio so much. Just a couple songs though. Like, here in America, I didn't hear Supersonic until years later. I just knew Champagne Supernova, Wonderball, and Don't Look Back in Anger. That's it. That's all they played. And those videos over and over and over again. And Blur, the only song I knew by Blur was fucking Song 2. Woohoo! I hated that song. I was like, this band sucks. They do woohoo music. What is this? And then years later, I finally discovered them. I realized that Damon was the same dude from the Gorillaz. So, Damon, the singer of Blur, is the singer of the Gorillaz. I mean, it's 2D, but you know what I mean. Illusion ruined. And then I heard the rest of Blur's stuff. Parklife 13, Blur. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, this fucking band is great. And then just as I got into Blur really heavily, a couple years later they released The Magic Whip, which I think is an amazing album. Think Tank? I love Think Tank. I wish Graham was on it. Think Tank is great. Vinny, I love your cover of Song 2. What about Spank Tank? Oh no, that was Oasis. Blur released Think Tank, Oasis released Spank Tank, or as they like to call it, Mank Tank, because they're from Manchester. Wank Tank. Like that, thank you. Mill Tank? Vinny, what do you think of Be Here Now? Cocaine is what I think of that album. That album is the sound of cocaine. But I'll be real, I like it. It's a good album, it's just, like, there's a song that's 7 minutes long that really didn't need to be 7 minutes long.